So, your assignment for this week is going to be called Overlays and Underlays. Everybody get off of your phones. Everybody look up at the board. I want you playing on the computers or in your phones. Like I said, we have a short day today. It's a Monday. And I'm going to show you this one assignment that we're going to work on today, on Tuesday, and on Thursday. And whoever has our music playing, please turn it off. I can hear it all the way up here. Thanks. All right, so overlays and underlays. This is going to be a compositing image or assignment. Remember, we did composites when we did this assignment, when we created one image using two separate images, and we used layer masks or layers and our blend modes to do that. So we're going to kind of do something like that this time. Let me show you some examples. All right, this is one example. Now, this is an image that was taken of a river. We got this guy right over here, and this is the final version where we, not we, but this person used another image. They replaced the water. Same thing. They replaced the surfer right here with a wave, and even down here, the shadow, they replaced that, or the reflection, with another part of that image. So, you're going to have to get two separate images. You're going to have to use your selection tools like the pen tool to either cut out or isolate one part of an image and show the other. This is another example of a James Bond poster right here, and more James Bond posters. And what they actually did, the movie studio, another poster that they created was a combination of the two. You can see how the posters right here are, inside of his tuxedo jacket. Another old school example. This is back before we had computers. So they were literally cutting images out and kind of pasting them on the others. So we had one image right there, another right there, and they did that. This is actually pretty popular with advertising. And you can see these are professional examples of what people have done in the industry. This is kind of creepy, but you get the idea. And you can do this. So this week, today and tomorrow, you're going to work with internet images that you find and you combine. Okay, I'll give you the dimensions in Photoshop, what size file to create, and then combine the two. The rest of the week, your homework is to take photos. And on Thursday, you're going to use your photography with your imagination, and you're going to create this image on your own. So for right now, again, internet images is fine for practice. Thursday, real deal. I like this. That was a super creative one. All the hula hoops, and they put water inside of it. It goes really well against that black and white picture. So when you're taking photos, I want you to think of maybe contrasting images, like whether it be a black and white treatment for your image that's really, really dark and vibrant colors, or two different places that don't go together, like a city background, and then we have this one right here of a lake. And now this is actually a student image right here. So again, people in the past have done this on their own, and you got to come up with a creative way. Contrasting colors, contrasting backgrounds, something that makes your final image pop is what I'm looking for. This is an example of a student doing the internet search, right? So they had an internet image of the baseballs, and then they replaced the picture right here on the mound. I think they should have stopped the ground right here to keep it along the horizon, but you guys get the idea, right? This is a pretty successful one. It's the famous Beatles cover right there. Now, this is an example, not of an underlay, but an overlay where you put elements or layers on top. So this is just done with a paintbrush, a special paintbrush in Photoshop, and another layer. This is the original photo. So he cut himself out right there. He cut off this part of his body, and then he put it on top of the picture. Again, that's an overlay. You can see this is the beginning. This is the picture that they want to put in there. So they cut out the snow border and even some of the snow. And it looked like it was coming out. That is your goal. Okay? Either an underlay or an overlay. In Photoshop, let me show you the dimensions. It'll be on this this video, but I'll put in the assignment description as well. In Photoshop, you guys are going to create in inches, not pixels, but in inches, either a 7-inch by 5-inch or 5-inch by 7-inch. Either or, landscape or horizontal. Your resolution is going to be 300. Color mode is going to be set to RGB color. And when you start out, make it a transparent file because you're going to put pictures and layers into this. That is the size file I want you to make, 7 by 5. So, any questions? So today, you guys are searching internet images to use in your file, and then you're thinking about your homework, which you'll have to have ready by the start of class on Thursday, because we're going to put together an actual one with your photos this Thursday. Okay? All right, cool. Let's get to it.